of us don't have the luxury of having our own place. Many are living in a multi-generational households. I know. I live with my mom, three siblings, my son, and my husband. How do we keep a small apartment with a multi-generational family organized? That is what I'm going to share with you today. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Shay Spanis and I am from Toronto, Canada. I am an organizing expert and content creator for my blog, City of Creative Dreams, and founder of Inspired by Organizing, which is a custom e-design organizing service. So a little bit about myself. I've been organizing all my life for fun, but started off as a blogger when I first had my son because I wasn't 100% loving my apartment and I was tired and embarrassed by it. It helped my blog and became a source for my audience to organize all aspects of their life from weddings to home.
One of my struggles was getting my family on board for organizing. It is easier for me and harder for them to not only see my vision, but to maintain my vision. It took a long time and a lot of trial and error, but I had to realize that they aren't like me, so they can't organize the way I like. I was too focused on making our home perfect, like the homes I saw on Instagram and Pinterest. I was hooked on that instead of realizing that I was aiming for perfection in an imperfect space and aiming for perfection instead of adapting to our perfectly imperfect home. It wasn't until I looked at our routine as a family as the foundation for organizing our multi-generational home, as well as what each person needs instead of just my routine. That is what has made a huge difference in our life.
And this video may or may not be a fit for your lifestyle. I understand. It's all about the imperfectly perfect organizing journey, which means that some tips will work for you and some will not, which is okay. I am all about making it your own and customizing it to the journey of who you are today and where you are today. Many of us don't have the luxury of having our own place. Many are living in a multi-generational households. Whether you are in a situation because of your culture, the cost of high living, or even because of a divorce, it is not easy. Although multi-generational living has the benefits of saving money and built-in childcare, there is still a lot of members in a household, which means it can be hard to organize the way that you like. And lack of privacy and personal space too. Trust me, I know. I live with my mom, three siblings, my son, and my husband. Not to mention, both my sisters and my son are on the autism spectrum. So how do we keep a small apartment with a multi-generational family organized? That is what I'm going to share with you. Discuss the personal spaces in your home, because that is where you have the most control over your organization, your space, your rules. Creating home zones for each family members is essential. If possible, designate a private bedroom space for each generation to keep their individual belongings confined to their designated area. One way is to create a mother-in-law suite or simply a designated bedroom. If you have smaller children, consider getting the adults a lock for their door or putting a safety doorknob cover on it to prevent from possible damage. I learned that the hard way. However, if family members sharing a bedroom, you can create personal spaces by creating separation, whether with furniture or a room divider. So there are clear areas dedicated to each person. When my siblings were younger, I created a desk on top of my sister's bunk bed so she had somewhere to work on her art. I organized all her crafts and all the supplies. Underneath, I created a closet for my brother where I was able to organize his clothes. Another example is my room. So it changed for my son a lot. It went from a crib to a bed and ultimately ending with a bunk bed as he got older, providing space for his clothes underneath. The bunk bed divider is something I created to create some privacy. Decluttering regularly and not seasonally is my favorite tip. Clutter can add up quickly with the amount of people, so starting with your personal spaces matters. Create a designated donation zone in your room by setting aside a decorative hamper or tall basket. It can be as simple as a reusable grocery bag. It doesn't have to be difficult, where you can place your unused or unwanted items at any time. So to declutter quick yes or no items, like the no-brainer ones, for like clothes, when you love an outfit, a dress, or shirt, it gives you like superpowers and confidence and passion when you wear it. You use these items all the time because you love them. You see them and you want them and you can't wait to use them. The ones you don't like or love tend to collect dust or stay at the bottom of your drawer or back of your closet for years, or you just don't wear them. You get the opposite feeling when you don't like your clothes. If it itches or makes you uncomfortable, then you're not going to wear them. In that case, you should donate it. If you have an item you no longer love or you need or use, remember that it's okay to let go of these items. You don't need permission to let go of items that you own. Don't hold on to all the maybe later items. The item that you might use again one day or might fit into one day. Give yourself a limit if you must keep some of those items. When the bag is full, you can transfer into another bag or toss into the cart and drop it off at your local donation area when you're doing errands, or have the place pick it up or the center pick it up for you. Be honest with yourself. Don't keep things that you don't actually wear or not truly planning on wearing. Make room for clothes and items you love and will wear. When decluttering, I always like to start with a clean slate because you want to see what you're working with. Remember, each person in your home is different, so find a flow that works for you. We all have our own kind of flow. I like to use the acronym FLO, so full force, little by little, or one by one. Full force means take out everything and make a pile on the floor or bed to sort. Little by little this is where you're going to take it out section by section at a time. And then, of course, one by one is when you choose a drawer or shelf, you just take the items out one by one and sort it that way. For sections, once you have taken care of other items, you can now start creating sections. Think about categories, such as if you are working on the top drawer with your undergarments, you can use storage bins to divide your clothes, your bras, and your socks. For clothes themselves, you want to keep your tanks, your tees, and your long sleeves in their own sections. You can create separation by using wooden or plastic dividers in drawer bins or baskets, or creating your own by using a flap of a box and some adhesive wallpaper. I do that one all the time. For hanging clothes in your closet, I personally love velvet hangers to maximize space. Folding. If you haven't already considered file folding, believe me, it makes a difference because you can see all of your clothes without having to search through them. Nothing is hidden. Like, before you tell me that you don't have the time to file fold, I want you to fold as you usually do, and then when you put them away, turn them to the side instead of laying them flat in the drawer. Lastly, if you want to take it a step further, you can label your drawers. I've seen it done many ways. My favorite is the front-facing labels for kids. Drawers with, like, you could put a photo of it, or you can just label with words, but I also really love labels that are hidden. So you can put in the top and side part of your drawer. These are easy ways to label your drawers, and you still get an organized look that you're looking for or going for. Find out more about organizing all aspects of your life. You can check out my blog, cityofcreativedreams.com. It has a jaw-dropping free resource library filled with organizing printables and my favorite organizing resource lounge with all my favorite things. If you want to stop hiding your clutter and make your home break-worthy, check out my custom home organizing design service called Inspired by Organizing. It is not your average organizing service. I've leveled up the way you think professional organizing looks like by creating something more custom for do-it-yourself organizers out there. And the best part is that I can organize your space in your home without physically going into your home and only using photos or videos sent by you. Happy organizing. Thank you.
Hey, before you go, thanks for watching, and get more information at cityofcreativedreams.com. See you there.